What is up guys, Rampana1 here, and today we're covering a new Bujin monster that is going to be a part of Legacy of the Valiant, Bujintei Tsukuyo. Now this Bujin monster has a different name for whatever reason. It's Bujintei instead of just Bujin. Not sure why that is. Maybe it's something to do with the translation, and maybe it will just go back to normal. Normal as in just go to Bujin when this card comes out in the TCG, and this English name is 100% confirmed. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Bujintei Tsukuyo. Probably butchering that name. Don't kill me. But anyway, it is a light Beast Warrior XYZ effect, rank 4, 1800 attack, 2300 defense, and its effect reads: once per turn you can detach one XYZ material from this card, send all cards in your hand to the graveyard, minimum of 1, then draw 2 cards. When this card with XYZ material leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, you can target a number of level 4 Bujin Beast Warrior type monsters in your graveyard, up to the number of XYZ materials that were attached to this card. Special summon those targets. You can only control one Bujintei Tsukuyo. I forgot to mention it requires 2 level 4 light monsters as opposed to Beast Warrior type monsters or Bujin monsters. So yeah, there's a could possibly get splashed around in a few decks, and that first little effect of detaching a material to then send all cards in your hand to the graveyard to then draw 2 can be pretty useful in some cases. I really like that effect for this card, and it's really going to help the Bujin archetype as a whole. Sometimes you might just have a handful of cards that would be more useful in the graveyard. Get rid of them, draw 2 cards. Sometimes you might just have some cards in your hand that aren't really going to help you out in this situation. Maybe you've got I don't know, a turtle, a random trap, and a War Guard Aberrant. Set your War Guard Aberrant, send the 2 cards to the graveyard, draw 2. So yeah, definitely a really good effect. Then a second effect. When this card with an XYZ material leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, you can target any number of level 4 Bujin Warrior type, Beast Warrior type monsters in your graveyard, up to the number of XYZ materials that are attached to this card. Special summon those targets. I'm not sure if that second effect is going to be used a lot. The only way I can see that effect being used a lot is if this card is destroyed on the second turn it is summoned. So you summon it, use its pretty good effect, and then your opponent destroys it, and then you just summon 2 Bujin Beast Type Warrior, a Yamato and a Mizuzuki. So yeah, pretty good effect. I only see that effect really summoning 1 Bujin Beast Type Warrior monster though. But nevertheless, it's a pretty good effect. You can, because you don't need your Beast type warriors to summon this card, so you can pretty much just use other Bujin monsters to summon this card and then take advantage of it to get a Yamato or a Mizuzuki or whatever back from the graveyard. So it's a really nice effect in that way, and I think overall Bujintei Tsukuyo is definitely a solid card, and it's definitely going to help out the archetype a lot, and it's again a nice Bujin XYZ monster. The Bujin archetype is really flourishing at the moment. At the moment, it's just it's really powerful as it is, and they just keep adding more and more choices to it to possibly make it more powerful. I haven't played around with a lot of the new Bujin monsters. There was a new Bujin Beast type Warrior. There's a new Bujin XYZ now. I haven't played around with either of them, mainly because they haven't been added to DevPRO yet. But they're definitely interesting. They're definitely choices for the archetype. It would be nice to see some more spell and trap support. It'd be interesting to see what they would do with that, depending on because of the spell and traps they've already got. So it's something to look forward to possibly in the future. But anyway guys, that is Bujintei Tsukuyo. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of this card? Also, if you enjoyed the video, if it helped you out in any way, be sure to give it a like rating, and be sure to subscribe to the #1 source for Yu-Gi-Oh! News. Again guys, from Rampana1, and I'm out. Peace, thank you for watching.